Hi, this is Roger, thanks for dropping by. Sorry about the noise, but the rain doesn't seem to have an off switch at the moment and I can't find the plug to unplug it either. It doesn't take long before you can get quite fed up with rain. Nobody minds showers, but this is just constant. Most of yesterday, and when I got up this morning it was bright, it soon clouded over and it's been raining ever since. You know. Still, that's what we get. Anyway, this is an unboxing video to see what I've got from Carole. Now, Carole from deepest West Wales provided a lot of the plants in the garden because I started out with next to nothing, just a bare structure and very badly looked after. And Carole supplied several boxes of all sorts of things, including bulbs, snowdrops, bluebells, all that sort of thing, and lots of other structural plants as well, plus some plants for the butterflies and bees, many of which have grown on quite well this year, because those were planted last year. Yeah. So, and then my other friend Helen from the Orchid Society gave me some more plants to add some extra things in. So I have bought some myself, but not that many really. I bought some few ground cover plants for the gravel beds and a couple of other places, and I bought some bulbs to add to what had already been given. But you know, most of what came into the garden really has come from Carole, and this box is from Carole as well. And I just got a message on Facebook saying I've got some so-and-sos. Do you want any? And I said, I can always find a place for new plants, you know. So anyway, I sort of know what's in here, but I don't know what they're like, if you know what I mean. I know what they are, but I've got a feeling they're young plants to grow on. But we'll find out in a minute, won't we? I suppose I ought to get the camera down so that you can see what's going on. I'm tired, that's how it is. I'm doing quite a lot today. Let me just put that down so you can see what's going on. The dog see the rabbit and all that. Right, that's better. I've only snipped the ends, you haven't missed much. Forgot to move the camera. I try to always open boxes without damaging them because my sister has a little sort of thing that she does. She buys stuff on eBay and sells it on, buys it in bulk, splits it down into smaller units and stuff. She always needs boxes, so I try not to damage boxes when I'm opening them. Well, we've got a bag here, but I'm blowed if I can see where the top of it is. I've got it. The bag was up the other way. Yeah, it probably means there's some wet in here. Right, and then we've got stuff in individual bags now. Ah, well, these are actually quite well established plants. Well, they're all the same, so I'll just get one out so that we can see what we're dealing with. It looks like these are plug plants. So I can get one out so that we can have a look and see what we're dealing with. And there's two in this bag, and there's at least, I think there's 3 or 4 other bags as well, so there's quite a few of these. Yeah, they're plug plants. So these are foxgloves, but they're apricot coloured foxgloves, so obviously hybrids, cultivated, and these are well rooted, that's for sure, and these are large enough that they should actually bloom next year. If not, they certainly will the year after. So I'm not going to get them all out, but I mean, this one's got 2 plants in it. The other one that's in there as well has got 1 plant, so they're probably a mix of somebody sprinkled seeds on the trays, and some germinated better than others possibly. But anyway, there's 2 there. There's another 2 plugs there. And then we've got another 2 plugs in there. So we've got at least 6 plants, and some of them, in fact quite a few of them, have got more than 1 plant per plug. So we've got quite a few new foxgloves to find a place for. Now, I did say to Carole I will always find a place for foxgloves, and I will, because there are gaps, and I've been noticing there are some gaps that could do with filling up. There's also plants that were planted away from the fence and they haven't expanded as much as I thought, so there's actually a gap behind them, and foxgloves grow tall. They're ideal to go at the back, so they add a bit of structure and a bit of height, and they can grow in amongst the ferns. They'll push up through, so there's always places. And I might put a small group of them in a tub so that I can move it, if you see what I mean. It can go to different places. Anyway, that's what they are. They don't need to go back in there. So some new foxgloves. As I said, they're well-established plants. They're well rooted in, so they will. And this time of year they will take off because we've still got some warmth. It's not autumn proper yet. We could even get a heat wave. Because a lot of the plants that Carole gave me originally did suffer quite badly because they had to be planted out in the garden, and we were in the middle of a heat wave. I was having to water them with the hose every day. Of course, because they weren't rooted in, they struggled, you know, and so some of them haven't done as well as they should have done. But they pulled on this year, so you know, they caught up a bit, so to speak. So there we go, just a quick unboxing, some foxgloves. Will I keep them in here? If I had a seed tray in here, I'd put them in seed trays and put them outside in the rain. But they can stay in here for now. In fact, they can just go back in the box for now. And I may get those planted out this weekend. Hannah's down this weekend. So we might get those planted up. They might have to wait till Monday. I'm out all day tomorrow, Orchid Society meeting, so I won't be around tomorrow. And Sunday we've got some work to do inside the house. In possible preparation for a house inspection to go with my tenancy. That's not confirmed, but it's highly likely. So we'll just have a whip round and get everything straight and ship shape and everything. There certainly won't be any complaints about the garden, that's for sure. I've even painted the shed and the fence. That wasn't done last time they came round, and a lot of the plants have grown on a lot more. My bonsai staging's been done. There's a lot of changes have gone on outside, so hopefully the compared with what the previous tenants allowed the garden to become, I think the agency will be quite pleased with what I'm doing. So anyway, I was so cold earlier on today, I actually put a t-shirt on under my shirt, and then just an hour or so ago I finished my chores and I sat down to watch the news on the telly, and I thought, do you know, I'm not very warm. I went and got a jumper. I know it's only September, but you know, with no sun and cooler nights, you know. Anyway, it's jumper time. Shouldn't be, but it is. See you next time. Thanks for dropping by, and we'll have a look at where we put these in the garden once I've done it. But obviously within a few days. But they'll keep for a while. They're not urgently required to be planted out. We'll get them out soon. See you next time.